أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد، واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We were looking and going through the book of Ayatollah Shaheed Khamenei, Rahmatullah alayhi, whereby he's talking about the leadership of the Ahlul Bayt and how each one of them was just a different piece of the puzzle, a broader puzzle that spanned over 250 years. He talked about the life of the Holy Prophet and how he was trying to establish the Islamic government. We were talking about the role of Imamat and how Imam Ali alayhi salam tried his best and what challenges he faced in trying to establish the Islamic government. Today I want to complete this portion of Imam Ali alayhi salam, which is more of a summary of what we talked about last time. We'll be focusing on the enemies of Imam Ali alayhi salam, who are three. But before that, Ayatollah Khamenei, he mentioned something very interesting. He said that Imam Ali alayhi salam had three aspects about him that were special, that you can say made Imam Ali alayhi salam who he is. Number one he mentions is iqtidar, it's power. Imam Ali alayhi salam was a person on the battlefield, outside the battlefield also, he was very strong. So for example, in politics, it was not like you could play around with him in terms of politics. Spirituality, if you want to find someone who in the daytime he is facing the people, resolving the conflicts of the people, judging between them, but in the night time for some reason he's crying as if someone who has done a major sin. By spirituality, even his spiritual connection with Allah was very powerful. Even his intellectual training. If you were to read the special ahadith of Imam Ali alayhi salam, there are some ahadith that we have are very strange. That if you were to read it for the first time, you would think, what is Imam Ali alayhi salam talking about? Such that he takes his companion outside Kufa to tell him, I have so much to say in my chest, but there is no one to receive. He used to sometimes cry out his problems next to a well, inside a well. And they used to say that plants and vegetation used to grow around the well because of the voice and the words of Imam Ali alayhi salam. But there was nobody to listen to him. He was the one who trained the special companions to be who they are. That was the power of Imam Ali alayhi salam. In fact, in the battlefield, whenever he used to come in the battlefield, the opposition used to stand back, whoever it may be. For example, in Siffin, if Imam Ali alayhi salam said, leader was his leader, Muawiyah, you come and I come. Let's finish it here. Why are we involving the whole Muslim Ummah? But they knew if he comes, no one can stand in front of him. That was the first portion. The second part is Madhumiyah, that he was oppressed throughout his life. Imam Khamenei mentioned a very interesting point. If I were to say, who is Thar Allah? Thar Allah, Thar is the one whom Allah Himself will take revenge and avenge his blood. The blood was spilled oppressively. Who is going to take the vengeance and the revenge for this blood? Whenever we hear Ya Thar Allah, we think of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. But look at our ziyarat. It says Ya Thar Allah ibn Tharihi. Ya Thar Allah, Imam Hussein ibn Tharihi, the son of the Thar Allah also. If Imam Hussein alayhi salam is the blood of Allah, the one that Allah Himself will take revenge. Even if we don't do it, Allah will do it Himself. Imam Ali alayhi salam is also the blood of Allah that He Himself will take revenge for. He is special because he was oppressed. And the oppression was not in the battlefield, it was throughout his lifetime. That was the second aspect of Imam Ali alayhi salam. The third aspect of Imam Ali alayhi salam that he mentions is victory. That although he was oppressed for many years, he had to sit at home. He had to see his wife suffer. He has to see his companions suffer. He has to help the government, the same one that oppressed him, so that Islam does not die. And yet, on the battlefield outside, later on, he is the one who wins. We have a statement from one of his enemies who tells his son, the Zubayri people, who are the enemies of Imam Ali alayhi salam, he tells his son that no matter whatever you do, whatever the dunya does, it cannot destroy deen. He was not talking about religion in itself. He was metaphorically saying Imam Ali alayhi salam is religion, is deen. Whatever you try to do, however much power you use, you will never be able to bring down Imam Ali alayhi salam. He's special. He is going to win. Whether you try to bring as many mimbaris to climb and do la'an of Imam Ali alayhi salam, at the end of the day, the la'an after a few years will go back to Bani Umayyah. Even if he does not do anything, the strategy of Imam Ali was such that he used to cancel out all their plans. That is why he was a victor. Powerful, oppressed, but victorious. And therefore now we like to see who are his enemies. I'll very much summarize what Imam Khamenei mentions. He mentioned a couple of examples also. He mentioned there are three groups. I think if you were to read Dua Nutbah, you will listen to this aspect of Imam Ali alayhi salam's life. In fact, Imam Ali alayhi salam we have a hadith that he says that I have been ordered to fight three groups of people. Number one is the Muqsitin, number two is the Nakithin, and the third one is Marikin. Muqsitin, Nakithin, and Marikin. Who are these three people? Is it as if Imam Ali alayhi salam was already destined that he is going to fight them, whether he likes it or not? It's there, it's written. Let's start with the first group, the Muqsitin. If you were to read Surah Hadid, Surah Al-Hadid has a verse which says that the Anbiya have come to establish Qist. Muqsitin, Qist. Qist is justice, but Muqsitin comes from another word that means injustice, the opposite meaning. These were the oppressors. Muqsitin were those people in his time who are oppressing everybody else. But we are not talking about an enemy, for example, a kafir, no. It's someone within the ummah who is an oppressor. Who are we talking about? We are talking about the likes of Muawiyah, the likes of Marwan and Walid bin Uqba. They might have said that we are the Khalifatul Muslimin in Sham. We are going to establish the government of Islam, and please accept us as our government. But they were liars. All they wanted was the dunya. The dunya was their goal. In fact, what was the strategy of Imam Ali alayhi salam? If you were to look at it today, in today's world, there are some Muslims, so-called Muslims, who are oppressive to their people, who are oppressive to Islam. In fact, they don't want Islam. They're just Islam by name. You can find the names yourself. I don't want to mention. They are the ones who claim to be Muslim, but their actions show they are trying to destroy Islam. The likes of Muawiyah and Marwan. So people like Ibn Abbas come and Mughayra come, and they are the ones that tell Imam Ali alayhi salam, look, don't fight with Muawiyah. Why are you trying to debate with him? Leave him alone. Try to use diplomacy to fight these people. Don't fight them openly. And Muawiyah is the one whom Imam Ali alayhi salam fought in Siffin. The battle which they say that the battle was so strong and so difficult that even the weapons had finished. All weapons were destroyed. The swords were broken, the shields were broken. People used to start fighting fist to fist. That much intense battle that even the weapons are not there anymore. It was a battle, it is said so, that the fighting was continuous to such an extent that one night Imam Ali alayhi salam, this is also a debate in fiqh, Imam Ali alayhi salam said on this night, because the fighting was continuous, you can't stop fighting, Imam Ali alayhi salam ordered them that you don't need to pray salah the way you are praying. You do a couple of dhikr and that will be your salah. So much better, they don't even have time to sit and pray. Intense battle. This is Muawiyah. Now Ibn Abbas comes and Mughayra comes and tells Imam Ali alayhi salam, be diplomatic with them. Don't fight them openly. Leave them alone. It doesn't work. If today someone comes and says there are some Muslims, they are oppressive, leave them alone. Let's diplomatically solve them. But are they the people who need to be dealt with diplomacy? Or no, they should be fought openly. In fact, Mughayra is the one who was on the side of Imam Ali alayhi salam, but he was the one who helped the first Khalifa come into power. Later on, he joined the side of Muawiyah. That is why he was telling Imam Ali alayhi salam to be calm and not fight Muawiyah, because he wanted to go on that side and he was a spy. There are many people who say they are Muslim, they ask for, give you good advice, but in the background they are trying to destroy Islam and act as a spy. You need to be careful. Along this line are also people like Marwan, Yazid, Hajjaj. All these people, Muslims by name, but there to oppress the Muslims and kill them. That was the first group. The Zalimin, the Muqsitin, the ones who are doing injustice. The second group of people that Imam Ali alayhi salam fought is the Nakithin, the one where you tear or you break something, an oath. You made a promise, oh Imam Ali alayhi salam, I'm doing bayat on your hands, I will follow you, whatever you say. When Imam Ali alayhi salam came with the fourth Khalifa, they said, we are with you, Imam Ali. But later on they saw, they turned back. Because Imam Ali alayhi salam had said in the beginning, as we mentioned last time, that if you are going to accept me, then even if you have taken money that is haram to get married, I'll take it back. They thought this was a joke, but no, it was happening. The likes of very special people, Talha and Zubayr. Talha, who was on the side of Imam Ali alayhi salam during the Shura, the 6-man people. Zubayr, very strong companion, the cousin of the Prophet. He is the one, when the attack happened on the house of the Holy of Imam Ali alayhi salam, he was there defending. He was the one who took a sword and he was able to defend. And people, it is said that they took him away because he was alone, he could not fight. So much so, of all the people, very handful of people were there to defend Imam Ali alayhi salam against the Khulafa. And now he has turned back for some reason and is against the same person whom he was defending. What was the reason? Simple. It comes to Imam Ali alayhi salam, at the time when the bay'ah should have been given, him and Talha, they are the ones who took part in the battles to go to Iran, for example, other places, win over, victorious. They are the ones, they conquered those lands and they made them Muslim lands. And therefore, that's the reason why the Muslims became rich. And now wealth is coming into the Muslim empire. These people had tasted wealth. They enjoyed wealth in the time of the Khulafa. Imam Ali alayhi salam is coming and telling them that wealth now stops, equal distribution. These people are the ones, when they died and their possessions were looked at, they had mountains of gold, multiple bars of gold. Because of this reason. Now Imam Ali alayhi salam is coming and telling them, this gold that you have is haram. They will not accept. Bay'ah on the apparent side, but we are going to break the bay'ah. The same Zubayr, whom the Prophet told him, don't go against Imam Ali. There will come a time you will do so. And he says, I won't do it. And at the end of the day, Battle of Jamal happens. They take the help of Bibi Aisha and they go and stand in front of Imam Ali alayhi salam. At one time, gave bay'ah to Imam Ali alayhi salam, now stands against Imam Ali alayhi salam. You can see a pattern over here. Inshallah, we'll talk about this towards the end. And finally, the third people that Imam Ali alayhi salam had to fight. And there were 3 battles that we see. Siffin with Muawiyah, who are the Muqsitin. Jamal with Talha and Zubayr and Bibi Aisha, who are the Nakithin. And finally, the third battle, which was probably the most interesting battle. Ayatollah Mutahari says, Rahmatullah alayhi, he said, look, that time If imagine, he says, if I was there at that time, because now we have Muslim fighting against Muslim. You have Muawiyah on one side and you have Imam Ali on one side. If I'm a very simple person, I will not know where to decide. Muslim versus Muslim, who should we support? Like today, if you say Iran is going to fight, for example, maybe a random country, Egypt, which side do you support? If Iran is going to fight Iraq, 8-year war, which side do you support? It's confusing. This battle is coming now between the Mariqeen, which are the Khawarij, in the battle of Nahrawan, and Imam Ali alayhi salam. One side, you have people who are reciting Salah, fasting. They have marks of sajda on their forehead. Hafiz al-Quran. And on the other side, you have Imam Ali alayhi salam. Who do you support? We talked about Hassan al-Basri. Why didn't you support Imam Ali against Muawiyah? He said, I was confused. I want to be neutral. I didn't know which side was right. People were confused. Ayatollah Mutahari is saying now, if I was there at that time, either he's saying out of humility or really he means it, I do not know which side I would have chosen. Imam Ali alayhi salam side or the other side? Khawarij, Muawiyah, which side? I don't know. It's a difficult battle to choose who is right at the moment. Unless you have one special quality that we'll mention at the end. In fact, these Khawarij were such, because they knew the Quran, they read the Quran, they used to use the same verses that the Prophet used to use against the Yahud. They used to use it against Imam Ali alayhi salam. La hukma illa lillah. There is no judgment, there is no authority but of Allah. O Imam Ali alayhi salam, we are not accepting your judgment. He is on the mimbar, he is reciting khutbah, and they are standing up and saying, La hukma illa lillah. Imam Ali is not the authority, Allah is the authority. These are those people, maybe we can say today, are the ones that say, no Ahlul Bayt, only Allah. Possibly. What is the meaning of Mariqeen? If you were to take a bow, and the speed at which the arrow is released from the bow, the arrow runs away, flies away from the bow. These were the Mariqeen. They flew away, they ran away from Islam. They ran away from Imam Ali. After the battle of Siffin, they didn't want to choose any side. No Muawiyah, no Imam Ali. We are on our own. We are going to kill Muawiyah, we are going to kill Imam Ali alayhi salam, both of them. Everyone who took part in Siffin and made the false judgment negotiation, everyone is wrong. Only Allah now, only Quran. Imam Ali alayhi salam's biggest battle was not with outside people. Those people have been destroyed at the time of the second Khalifa, third Khalifa. They are not there. Now the battle is internal. At the time of the Prophet, the battle was with Yahud, Mushrikeen. But now the main battle of Imam Ali alayhi salam is within, with the Munafiqeen. These are the people who get confused. You come to the mosque, people are playing Salatul Taraweeh. Imam Ali alayhi salam says, don't do it, it's not allowed. The Prophet didn't accept it. And they say, oh, you are breaking the sunnah of Umar. Imam Ali said, okay, then do what you want to do. If you do not listen to the leader, whom do you listen to? Internally, people are against him. How many times, how many khutbah you read in Nahj al-Balagha, Imam Ali alayhi salam is talking to them, I tell you to come and fight on my side, you don't want to. I'm doing it for you. Muawiyah will come and attack you. And that's what happened. This Mariqeen, Imam Khamenei says, were intellectually weak people. When you have people who are always after Quran, reading, ibadat, zahiri, apparent ibadat, they will be fooled by those special people who are the muqsitin, are the zalimin, Muawiyah. Muawiyah used to play around with this Khawarij, the simple-minded people, the one who are after ibadat. He used to play around with them. And that is why they came forward and wanted to kill Imam alayhi salam, Ibn Muljim, the likes of him. When you don't have, this is the main point here that Imam Khamenei wants to mention, and I'll end with this. Imam Ali alayhi salam's time, the biggest issue that he had, one of the biggest issues is basirat. You don't, and you are not able to decide which side is right and which side is wrong. What is the action you should take? For example, I believe Sheikh had mentioned one day that Imam Ali alayhi salam is being tied with ropes and is being taken to the mosque to do bay'ah to the Khalifa. People are coming to Salman. We have the likes of Ammar, Salman, Abu Dhar. They are the ones on the side of Imam Ali alayhi salam. What separates them from the others? Salman tells the person who said, "You want to say and you want me to defend Imam Ali at this moment in front of everybody? Look at Imam Ali alayhi salam himself. If he is not fighting back, why should I fight back?" That is basirat. When the leader is not doing it, why are you trying to be smarter than the leader? When the leader knows, if I fight Muawiyah with strength here, it's going to be good. But you come and say, no, leader, we need you to act diplomacy. NPT, Non-Proliferation Treaty, nuclear deal. No, the leader said, don't do it. But you don't accept. The leader tells you, just now is not the time of fighting, let's avoid. Gather our weapons. No, let's fight, this is the time. No. Basirat, you have to know what to do at the right time. That is following the leader. We pray to Allah, inshallah, in this time especially, is the time that we require a lot of basirat. Many people in the past used to say, don't get involved into politics. You study Islam properly. But now is the time when you need to know these things. Because if you choose the wrong side, you will know that you are on the side of shaitan on the day of judgment and not on the side of Imam Ali. We pray to Allah to make the right decision and follow the right leaders. وصلى الله على محمد وعلى الطيبين الطاهرين اللهم صل